Let's go. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Personnel, one more time. Personnel, one more time. Remember, number 0, sniper, their best guard, leading scorer. Gotta do a great job on him early. No easy looks, no easy looks. And when he does put it down, he loves getting to his right hand. Let's get into the right hand. Start some conversion. Sprint back and get set. No easy looks like this. No easy looks with on edge urgency. Switch into it like we just worked on in shoot around. Switch into the ball. Into the ball. This is good defense right here. 5 guys guarding the ball. Maybe shoot a terrible shot. Gets the rebound again. Pause it. Positioning wise, back it up a little bit. In our defense, we're sitting right here. Bad spacing. That is a swipe and a steal for us. Positioning, positioning, positioning. Positioning, positioning, positioning. Number 13. Remember, he shoots as many shots as number 0, just doesn't have the percentage. He can get hot though. So we can do a great job being urgency and contesting and challenging every single one of his shots. Nothing easy. Nothing easy. We don't allow passes to the corner. Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. Again, free throw offensive rebound. We got it hit, man. This isn't good enough. This isn't good enough by this team in the gray. That'll get them going. These are the ones that get them going. We can't allow those. Cannot allow those.
No, I think it's a bit of $1 million question in coaching, right? How important is scouting? How much do you do? How much is too much? One of the reasons we play defense the way we do is it takes away a little bit of the need for the list to be longer from a scouting standpoint. We definitely are a program that errs much more on the side of taking care of ourselves and making sure we're ready to play. We're very conscious of not giving them too much because we want our guys to play with a lot of freedom and confidence on the things that we know we need to do well every night to be our best. But it is a game-to-game struggle because as a coach, you want to feel prepared and you want to feel like you've left no stone unturned. But the fact of the matter is, if they can't go out on the floor and do it with confidence and without hesitation, we really believe strongly, Rick, that clarity creates confidence, right? And if it's too much information, slow minds lead to slow feet, and it's hard to be good doing that. So we're probably a team that does less than most, but the things that we do give them, we emphasize, in a major way and have great expectations that those definitely need to get done because it's going to be a short list.
Sprint the floor. We got to react to those rebounds. We got to react to our bigs getting it, right? And then we got to have this kind of team energy, right? Playing physical in the half court, number 1 priority. On post-ups, on screens, on drives. Get in the bodies, play physical. All right? We have fresh bodies coming in. All right? We need more of these plays. Oh.
Here's a steal and a bad pass by the Jaguars, and a reverse dunk by Rocco Kananahari, and the NKU Norse have regained the lead at 60-59.
So what's it like to get a Sports Center top 10 play?
I'm feeling like really good about it, and especially when like on a big stage like D1 college basketball. And I think it's something that people is used to it already, I guess. Some people is used to it already, but like, because like I used to do it in high school, like on the fast break, I get like some city dunks and stuff. But I think like, you know, it's been like a long time that I didn't do it, so like I'm feeling really good to do it again. I think I didn't think about like missing it, like, you know, because I know I'm gonna make it, because it's my like, you know, kind of like signature dunk, like the reverse dunk. So I was pretty like confident about it.
I didn't know he had a signature dunk. I was unaware of that. You know, in today's world, I don't know if he's got that trademarked or you know, whatever, but he said, oh yeah, in high school, that was my go-to dunk. And I reminded him this isn't high school, but it went down, so all is well. He was a guy that played with an unbelievable motor when we saw him play, and just showed little flashes of having some kind of real basketball acumen with some things that he did as well. And I didn't expect it to happen this fast. He's actually exceeded expectations in terms of being a major part of what we're doing in his redshirt freshman year. But really a lot of the same things that we're seeing from him now in terms of just motor and impacting the game with effort and energy.
I'm feeling like really good to like gain the coach's trust, especially when coming out of like redshirt. I was redshirt last year, and that's something that like you earn in practice. And I'm just, you know, like trying to do like something that I'm best at, like running the floor, playing defense, and like coach says, like, yeah, defense wins games. So I'm just trying to like do what coach asked me to do and give my best. I think to pride, like I'm so happy, like I'm so proud of my country, to represent my country at this big stage. Especially it's everyone's goal, like dream to play at this stage in Madagascar. And then I think it's so good to live in someone's dream, and I'm so happy for that. And I'm gonna do my best to, like, you know, make them proud.
I think one of the cool things about what we're doing now is that, you know, not that there haven't been foreign players in college basketball for a while, but I think especially now, with so many guys coming to the States like Donnie did for a year or two, and with NIL and the portal, that you got guys representing from all over the world, and to be the only guy from your country is really, I think, a cool thing.
Yes, I've been to Madagascar maybe twice right now. Last time was last summer. It was a really good feeling. It's like to see my family again after like maybe 2 years, because you know, I don't really talk to, like, because of basketball and stuff in high school, I don't really talk to my family at all. So, like, you know, it feels good to see them again, and my friends too, and to like, you know, with my friends, we used to like hang out around and stuff, do some funny thing, you know. It feels good to do that again.
I imagine they're really proud of you.
Yeah, they are really proud.
Northern Kentucky has 2 games this weekend. They play tonight on Friday, and they play Sunday. Tonight they're in Milwaukee to play a Panthers team who has lost 3 straight. They started 3-0 in the Horizon, Milwaukee did. Then they lost to Wisconsin in a non-conference game. Then they lost their next 2 games in conference play. This should be a pretty good test for NKU, who's coming into this on a 3-game winning streak and looking to stay right in the mix toward the top of the Horizon League standings. As is typically the case when Milwaukee is bad, it's their defense that lets them down. I'd like to see NKU play with good, consistent defensive effort of their own for a full 40 minutes. They look much better against Youngstown State, and I'm hoping that translates to tonight for the Norse. Northern Kentucky is a 3.5-point underdog tonight. It tips at 8 Eastern on ESPN+. Then Sunday, NKU makes its short trip to Green Bay to play Doug Gottlieb's Phoenix team. Green Bay is 3-2 in the Horizon, so this is an important weekend for NKU all around. Northern Kentucky is a projected 1-point favorite on Sunday against Green Bay, and you can watch that one at 2 o'clock Eastern on ESPN+.
It goes so fast. It goes so fast, but it's really been incredible to watch. We're in Wisconsin, so I watch sometimes from work. If I don't have any patients, I'm a nurse. Sometimes I watch from work. We've got the whole unit at Freighter. Shout out Freighter South PACU. They're now fans of NKU. And then just my family being able to watch. We're messaging each other, during the game or games. It's been good. It's been beautiful. It's been a process. I think just developmentally, yes, physically. I mean, he's gained and kept his weight. Obviously, strength and conditioning through the team has been amazing. But I just think, trusting that process, that there is a reason, there is some science behind, getting your calories in, eating, hydrating, sleeping. There is a whole process physically, but then also mentally. Knowing that, you have some gifts, but it's going to take really that discipline, trusting the process, trusting your teammates and your coaches, even when it's ugly, even when it's hard, even when you didn't have your best game. That discipline, I think, process really leads you to lean into your gifts and really be able to play on and off the court and live on and off the court to your fullest potential. So that's where I'm really excited for him, because he hasn't tapped into it fully yet. I can say it, but I think it's LJ. Even I was thinking back, LJ had worked out the week before with Milwaukee, before we even came to our official visit for NKU. And, I always thought he would stay close to home because that's my baby. It's my last one. I really thought he would stay close to home. But when we went on the official visit, I remember Coach Horn saying something to the effect of, what would it take to get you to come here? And LJ was like, I'm coming, I'm in. And for me, it was wait, we didn't have that discussion, but he was solid. There was been something about the feeling of NKU, the school, the coaching staff, that I think he felt at home. I think the first year he was kind of homesick, but got through a lot of hard coaching, which you need. And for me, I love that. I knew I had to kind of let him go and just be with the team. And, we communicate when we need to, but I think he's really trusted that process. And then I think before this last year, it wasn't a question for him that he was going to go and stay with NKU. It wasn't a question. He had some interest elsewhere, not from him, but from others. And it wasn't a question for him. He wanted to stay. I think he has unfinished business and wants to really put that exclamation point on the end of the sentence before his time is up there.
I might go as far to say, Rick, that I don't know that a player can become his best without a mom or parents or a key figure like Kim doing that. Basically telling him he's got to be pushed, trusting the coach with that, because I think even when well-intended, right, when it's people that we care about, we're going to say things that are well-meaning or we think are positive or encouraging, but it might not be necessarily what's going on, or what that player needs to actually get better. And Kim Cronk has literally said, Coach, you guys coach him however you need to. I want him to grow as a player and a person. We support you 100%. And I think it's had a huge impact on LJ's development. And there's no doubt in my mind he's not the player he is today, which to me is a first-team All-League player without his mom not only supporting him, but supporting us as a staff. I don't know that I'd say loyalty, and not that LJ doesn't have that or didn't demonstrate it, but I think it's less that and more of a know thyself kind of thing, right? I think LJ knew, Trey Robinson went through the same thing. Look, this is a place where I can continue to get better and grow, and there's a definite path for me here with people that I trust. And if I leave, I might get a little more money, but not enough that it's going to make that much of a difference, and I have no idea what I'm getting in those other areas. And I do think that he wanted to be a part of winning and leading us. He was a part of a championship as a freshman, but being a guy that was a major focal point on a championship team as well. And so I think I might call it more than anything maturity in terms of his thought process and approach.
I think for me, I just trusted that, and in our conversations, texting or calls, I trust that they have his best interest in mind. They're developing him not just to be a player, but to be like the best young man that he can be. And that's so important to me. Yes, I want him to live out his gifts and play to his full potential and do, what he wants to do and manifest his dreams. But I also, for him to be a really good person, and I think he's learned a lot of leadership and depth within himself through that process, things he didn't know he could accomplish. And I think that you gain confidence with that. He's a quiet guy, he can be. So I think for him to develop, even being vocal, has been really huge. I am most proud of him really kind of creating his way and creating his own opportunities. I think, I've supported him. We have family that supported him. All the years of travel ball, all the driving, all the weekends, all of those things. But I'm most proudest for him that he knows he has gifts. I think he knows that that's a huge responsibility. And I think he's really worked at his discipline and really just created his own way. I love this team. And I think he wants to contribute to winning. He understands all of the people that have invested in him, his family, his friends, his community, his coaches, since he was little. And I think he carries that with him. I really do. I'm proud of him for carrying that with him. He has a tattoo of his grandfather's name and birth date on his wrist. And I know my dad played basketball forever. And I know he carries my dad with him when he plays too. So I think I love that he knows that there's a responsibility with the gifts that he has. And I think I'm really proud of that. And to come out of college with no debt. I'm proud of that too. Potentially, we're not there yet. But yeah, I'm really proud of that. And the leadership that I see him growing into. He's growing into his own. And I love that.
Donovan O'Day is becoming a poster child for, especially if you're a Division I transfer. Hey, look, this guy was a leading scorer on a team, but here are his numbers and here's his efficiency. Now here's his numbers and here's his efficiency and his win total, with the year under us. And so, we've said from the beginning, we're not easy to play for. It's not for everybody. You're going to have to defend. You're going to have to do hard things. But if you're a good offensive player and you're not selfish, you can get a lot of freedom to go do some things here. And then I think where Donovan has grown so much is he's really bought into that discipline creates freedom, right? And clarity creates confidence. And he's done a great job with both of those things. And I think we're seeing the results on game night.